Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. I just asked my friend Siri a very important question. Where are we? She said County Road 1360 in Taft, Texas. I left Rockport on 188, turned down a little back road, went down another little back road, and I have definitely never been on this road before. Got a working farm over here. John Deere. What do you think they got growing here, guys? Sorghum? Maybe? Or as I like to call it, unedible corn. Maybe. One of you guys will know. Most of you as individuals know more than me. More than I. But collectively, hell, we're geniuses. We can get everything wrong. It is 16 mile an hour winds. Temperature is 78 degrees. Winds are out of the south-southeast. And we're heading north. Just checked my oil. My oil is at 38%. And I was thinking, that came up quick. And then I checked my little sticker. It says to come back on 427. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty close. And then it had the mileage, 133,000 and something. And it is like 10 miles from that. And I'm like, wow, these people at Walmart really called it. There's some moo-moos over there. Hey, moo-moos. I was driving by the Longhorn steers, the Longhorns. And they had some emu out in the ranch yard there, and some more cows, and some I don't know the difference between an alpaca and a llama. I think they were alpaca. Next time I go to check them out and see what they are, I'll pack a book and we can compare them. That's as close to a bad joke as you're going to get today. I think Siri told me this was 1360. You know, I just learned last night I was, there's a nice rusty, dilapidated shed. And I do like dilapidated, rusty buildings. Speaking of Rusty, Rusty78609 gave me a shout out in this morning's video. So thank you, Rusty. I appreciate that. Watched a few videos this morning. There weren't a whole lot of new ones. I watched Rusty's video. I watched, last night I watched a bunch of Miss Peggys videos. Peggys Corner. She was part of a Get Up challenge, so she had on her costume. That was funny. I don't know what else I watched yesterday. That was yesterday. I was watching a video about, the headline said, I think it was Mets fans, I'm not sure. I'll just say baseball fans were throwing beer cans at the Guardians outfielders. And I went, who are the Guardians? Is that a new team? And I guess the Cleveland Indians changed their name to the Cleveland Guardians, which I don't get why you would pick the Guardians. The Guardians to me is kind of a Coast Guard reference. But, well, you know what? Cleveland's on a Great Lake, so I guess it's okay. You know what? I'm not in Cleveland. People of Cleveland can call their team whatever they want. I'm trying to figure out why Indians was offensive since there's no Indians here. I understand why well, I don't understand. They had that logo that was offensive to Native Americans, but it's like a cartoon Native American chief. It's not a specific tribe. A lot of clubs have a, in pro sports there's a cartoon sailor, and you know what I mean. It's cartoon figures. Why does it have to be offensive just because it's a Native American? I don't know. But I'm not in Cleveland. Let them do what they like. There's a nice wind blowing. Woo, we're getting that cross breeze. Put up that one window. And on the same thing, Florida's in the news like every day now. Governor DeSantis did this. Governor DeSantis did that. I don't understand why that's national news. I'm all for letting the people of Florida make their own laws regarding their state. I don't live there. Let them do what they want. The same thing should apply to any state. You don't like the laws in your state, move to another state, move to another country. I got enough trouble keeping up with Texas, let alone worrying about what's going on in Florida. And I'm kind of isolated the way I live. I don't watch a whole lot of news. I'll read some articles and I'll listen to a couple different stations. But whenever I listen to the news, man, it just brings you down. And I find if I listen to good music right after the news, then that elevates my mood and I'm back to normal. I really think if you watch the news all day or listen to the news or read the news, you're going to be seriously depressed and addicted to that, because that's their job, is to keep you, addicted. Keep you coming back. Those 24-hour channels, oh, they love a good war. They love a disaster, hurricanes, earthquakes. I wish there was like a positive news channel. And you do see a positive story every once in a while. But I tend to just read the headlines, and if something interests me, I will go read that. There's my rant on the news. You certainly want to be aware of what's going on around you, but as a poor little peon who lives in his truck, I don't have a whole lot of control over anything, especially in another state or another part of the world. I did see something interesting. Talk about poking the bear. So Mike Tyson is on a private flight. Mike Tyson, probably still the one guy on the planet you don't want to mess with. And there's a drunk white guy, hard to believe, acting like a fool, annoying Mike Tyson. He's kind of sitting behind him and one to the right. And there's a long video. The video they'll show is Mike Tyson just beating the crap out of this guy. But they don't show you the 45 minutes of this guy trying to start crap with Mike Tyson. So you got Mike Tyson's attention, and now you're going to cry about it. I think the guy got exactly what he deserved. This wasn't the Oscars, you walk up on stage and slap someone over a joke. This is you being annoying to someone that you don't want to mess with, first off, and that you just want to leave him alone. Say, hi, Mike Tyson. Loved your career. Thought you were funny in The Hangover. You know? You don't, like the saying goes, you poke the bear, you're going to get the bear. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. You mess with Mike Tyson, he's going to punch your lights out. And actually, the guy didn't look too bad. The guy was all bruised up and everything, but I think Mike Tyson went easy on him. I think Mike's mellowed a little bit in his older age. Another story I saw was I want to say 43, maybe it was 42-foot squid washed ashore in Japan. Huh, I see a lot of cars coming down this road. I wonder if this is 188 up here. These little farm roads are all over Texas. I already forget the name of the road I said this was, but it started with FM, and that's farm to market. They have these ancient roads just so the farmers could get their crops to market. I did see a guy selling fruit down here. I don't know how much cash I have. I think I only got a couple dollars. Wonder if I can buy like a mango. Let's see. Let's move stuff around, see how much cash I have. When I get any amount of cash, I put it in the bank so I don't spend it. But sometimes I have... Nope. I spent it all. Oh, you know why? When I got a car wash 2 days ago, I had $2. And I gave that to as a tip to the guy who washed my truck with the little raggy thingy doodle. I'm just curious, this doesn't... this might be 188. The part that curves. Let's drive down here a little bit. Alright, so we're going west, so we should be roughly going south right now. Yeah, I noticed yesterday my car just feels a little sluggish. Not the transmission, but just the fuel going in. So, and that could be the O2 sensors that they said would have to be replaced. And they said when that sensor comes on again, come see us. I'm like, okay. I'm sure now that I am officially not working. That's funny. I actually did a complete circle. 188 is actually behind me because I came on this road and I turned right here to get to the road we just came off of. Derp. Derp. Well, guys, I'm going to turn around or else we're going to be going to downtown Gregory. Thanks for riding along today. Historical marker. This is an impressive piece of history that I did not know. Rincon Ranch. Young Coleman and his son Thomas established a South Texas ranching empire in the 1850s. The headquarters of their operation was here at Rincon, where there was a freshwater depression. In 1871, the Colemans joined with George W. Fulton, that's Fulton Mansion, we've shown that a lot, and T.H. and J.M. Mathis, who Mathis was named after. They also had houses in Rockport, to form what became the Coleman-Fulton Pasture Company. The headquarters remained at Rincon, and the ranch included a main house, worker housing, school commissary, and numerous other outbuildings. President William Howard Taft visited Rincon in 1909. The company was dissolved in the 1920s. Wow, that's pretty cool.